Motorhead Garage, presented by DragonfireTools.com, is brought to you by NextGen, the most powerful detailing products ever made.
You are tuned in to Motorhead Garage, presented by DragonfireTools.com. Now, Motorheads, you know, if you've ever changed a tire, maybe using a jack like this or throwing it up on the lift, you know that getting the tire off is easy. Getting it back on can really be a pain, even for seasoned veterans out there. And Kevin, I got to tell you, I've taken a look at this. And believe me when I tell you, this is going to change your life. This is revolutionary. This is the tire cart from TRAC. And Kevin, first of all, let's talk about the inspiration for it.
We had a technician working in our shop that was struggling taking a tire off a vehicle. He was a little bit older, and just that was his job as a mechanic, of course, to pull the tires down. But like you said, getting it down is easy. Putting it back up is difficult, and he had to struggle, and he was moaning and groaning. And I said, well, what do you say we build you a cart that can help you? So we put something on it with some rollers. The rest is history. Brought it to SEMA. First year we presented it at SEMA, we won the 2019 New Product Award. And
rightfully so. We're going to let the product speak for itself here. Let's see how it works.
So when your vehicle's up in the air, we're just going to simply slide it underneath, and we're going to cradle the tire. After we cradle the tire, we're going to pull the support arm up, and the support arm is just a safety arm. It's just going to keep the tire in place. The tool itself has a lug nut holder. So as we go to remove the lug nuts, we're going to simply put them in the holder. From here, let the cart do the work for you.
And that is it.
Just simply roll it away. Now, for some reason, if you need to rotate your tire for any reason, if it doesn't line up to the hub after your work, those rollers allow you to do just that. When you go to slide it back in, if the lugs don't line up, just simply rotate it to where they do. Now you're on.
But this isn't just for mechanics, detailers. For them, there's a special feature as well.
That's correct. So high-end wheels, any kind of high-end vehicle that's got a low clearance between the wheel and the rotor, basically what you're going to do is you're going to pull it back off. This has the ability to pivot, and then as you're detailing, you could just simply rotate your tire and make sure you get all the nooks and crannies of it. So it's an easy way to detail tall, wipe everything down. The head can pivot back around, you lock it in place, and again, when you go to put it back on, we're just going to rotate it until it lines up like it does, and then we just simply slide it back on as I do that.
So let's talk about construction here. Is this going to last? If I'm a professional, I've got one of these.
We have a lifetime warranty on this tool. It's made in the USA.
Pretty interesting here on the actual pedestal.
Yes.
Where'd that idea come from?
You ever been in a barber chair? That's where we got the inspiration on the pump. It's just a super simple design that we know that works. Simply crank it up, and when you have to go down, you just put your foot all the way through it, and then it drops out of the way.
Now that's great for the professional that has a lift, but what about folks like me doing it in the driveway, using their tops of their feet, every part of their body trying to get the tire off and put it back on? It is such a struggle. How'd you solve that problem?
Well, we've got a leverage tool that is just going to pick the tire on and off.
And this is called the tire jack.
This is the tire jack. We've got a roller on the backside to help you roll the tire to the hub. With leverage, we're going to pick it up. I'm looking through the wheel to line up the lugs, and it's on. Just that simple.
The lever has been around for 7,000 years. It's been waiting for this moment. This is from TRAC. You can find us at liftwithtrac.com. Both of these tools are going to revolutionize how you change tires. Now, you may think you're a neat freak when it comes to your vehicle. Maybe you take it to the car wash every single week. Maybe you clean the interior and vacuum it. But I bet the inside of your windshield looks terrible like mine does. You probably haven't touched it in months. Tell me, Aaron, why do people avoid the inside of the windshield so much?
Well, let me ask you, Dave, how often do you do the inside of your windshield?
As I said, just about never.
Just about never, and it's because it's hard to do, right?
Yep.
It's hard to reach in there. It's hard to get past your dashboard. It's hard to get past the steering wheel. We've solved your problem here. So you have an inside paddle and you have an outside paddle held together by a strong magnetic force. Put a towel on each side, spray it with cleaner, and go to town.
You can do the inside and the outside at the same time here.
That's correct.
Now there's the basic kit there, the gift set. You also have stuff for pros, and I know you yourself are a pro, and those kits are available on the website as well. But let's see how it actually works here.
You're going to spray your outside towel and set your paddle down. Do the same thing with your inside paddle. Give a nice generous spray. Connect the two paddles and start washing. And as you can see, I'm washing the inside and the outside at the same time, very effectively, easily.
That's fantastic. And what about a vehicle like this? If you're wondering if you got a Jeep, maybe a semi-truck, locomotive, jet aircraft, something you can't reach the inside or the outside of, Well, this is a simple job too. Let me show you. All you have to do is you get both pads wet. This can rest there while you're getting the inside towel ready to go. Now, I know, Aaron, you are a professional detailer, as I mentioned.
Correct, yep.
How much time and effort does this save you every day in your job?
This is saving me at least half the time. And as a detailer, that means more money in my pocket. I'm getting it done faster, and I'm not breaking my back reaching over the steering wheel. As you can tell, you're doing everything very easily from the outside.
Well, if you're a pro, or if you just want to keep your windshield clean at home, this is the way to go, let me tell you. It's called the Windshield WOW. You can find it at windshieldwow.com. You don't have to go to the SEMA show to see the latest and greatest in automotive aftermarket stuff. You can just tune in Motorhead Garage, presented by DragonfireTools.com. We'll bring it to your living room. We're going to do it once again next week. We hope you join us then. Until then, from our entire crew, so long.